New tonight, a Greenfield man is facing several charges accused of breaking into the same business across the state twice in 1 week. 22-year-old Anthony Cruz turned himself into police today, charged with 3 counts of breaking and entering with intent to commit a felony and 2 counts of larceny from a building. Cruz's sedan matched the description of the suspect's car, linking him to the alleged string of crimes. According to Whitman police, Restoration Coffee was broken into overnight a week ago with cash stolen from the register. Investigation found Cruz did the same thing overnight on the 7th, according to police, stealing more cash from the same shop before he supposedly tried breaking into a gas station in